To whoever is on the other side of the screen, I hope you can understand that this concept is one of the most important concepts that you will ever hear in your life. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. This is something that I have been talking about for so long in so many aspects of my life, whether that's trading and mentoring, whether that is fitness, whether that is eating habits. The day that you plant the seed will not be the day that you actually enjoy the rewards of your work. Professional athletes work for years and years, basically since, they actually remember what is going on in their life to become professional athletes. They work day in and day out, hours on end to become the athlete. Nothing is guaranteed when you are 10 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old, right? For 99.99999% of athletes at that age, nothing is guaranteed. I view traders as athletes. Whatever your profession is, you should treat yourself like a professional. Envision yourself at the highest, treat yourself at the highest, like you are going to be at the highest, right? And eventually one day you will show up there. But if you cannot understand how important it is, the concept that work comes before rewards, it is going to be very, very, very hard for you to arrive where you want to be. Now, it's obviously why we're here. I appreciate you being here. I'm Hack Trades. If you've never watched one of my videos before, I've been day trading and swing trading and long-term investing into the markets basically since the day I turned 18, so over 4 years now. I've been actually day trading and locked in on that for about 3.5 years now. And I've been mentoring individually one-on-one for a little over a year now. And I've been taking on clients and helping people get started with trading for over 2.5 years now. I'm 22, right? I'm the ripe age of 22. I have seen some success with trading. I am not the most amazing trader. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I've made, $1 million from trading. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I've paid out $500,000 from prop firms, right? I'm going to sit here and tell you everything on this channel is a product of my mind, my work, and how much I'm dedicated to not only posting on social media, but obviously what matters more, serving God, being the best version of myself each and every single day, right? That is what is important to me, and that is what I try to do each and every single day. And whether it's being on one-on-ones with students, live trading, talking to my students, I love bringing my students success. I absolutely love it. I love working with students. I love bringing them success, but I love getting them to buy in on something bigger than them. Being a part of my inner circle community, working hard to get your first payout, pass that first combine, right? Whatever it is you're doing in your life, whether it's a new job, a new education, a new hobby, whatever you are doing, if you're actually working to reap success from it, you understand that there are going to be times where it is the last thing you want to do. You're not going to make money. You're not going to be guaranteed results. And that stage is the most important, essential stage, because if you can survive the stage of not making money and being unprofitable with trading and not being guaranteed anything, but still doing the right things, still showing up with a winning mindset, trying to display the right habits and trying to be the best version of you, that is where all the growth happens. When the tens of thousands of dollars start to flood your bank account through your trading success, that is just a byproduct of the work that you put in when you were not guaranteed or were not seeing any success, right? I just had a one-on-one with a great student of mine, and we were talking about this concept. I talk about this with all my students, but the concept of, right, he's actually international, so he's going to be coming back to the United States in about 2 weeks. He's going to have to set up a different account for his trading. He's in New Zealand, so it's a lot different, right? He's international. He's going to have a different account here, yada, yada, this and that, right? The main concept from it is he has to come back here in about 2 weeks. So he has to start a new combine. He has to start, he's been with me for a few weeks now, about a month and a half, 2 months, really getting into the markets, really understanding what he's doing, right? And he wants this account that he has in New Zealand. He wants to pass it and get a payout from it, or at least it would be great. But we had a great conversation, right? And by the end of the conversation, we were kind of talking about more and being on the page of, if you do the right things, right? Let's just say his name is Jake. Jake, if you do the right things and you display the right habits, you should be focused on not passing this combine in this stage. I mean, you can be focused on passing the combine and getting a payout, but we're more focused on doing the right things. Because if we do the right things, Jake, for these next 2 weeks before you come back to the States and have to set up a different account, you might find yourself passing the account. You might find yourself getting a payout. But if you don't, that's okay. Because he's just about a month and a half, 2 months into trading, working with me, learning the psychology, learning the strategy, being a part of the community, showing up to live trading, which he's done a really, really good job at. Dozens of my students do a really, really good job. showing up every day, sending their plan, joining live trading, journaling, right? These are all the most important parts that make the trader. It might take 1 month, it might take 3 months, it might take 6 months, it might take a year, it might take 2 years. It's going to depend on how much sacrifice and effort that person wants to not only put into their trading, but actually put into learning from their mistakes. If they have red days on their combines or their fundeds or they blow a few accounts, right? It's a part of the journey. If you have a winning mindset and you are looking to grow and actually invest in yourself and buy into yourself and show yourself that you are capable of doing it, which every student that comes to me, I know they are capable of success. Every person that I talk to with their trading, I try to be very positive, right? I want the best for everybody. I want the best for myself. I want the best for everybody around me. I just want to spread good habits and good energy. I think every single person on this earth is capable of doing something absolutely amazing. And maybe every single one of those people actually is capable more than they actually even realize they are, right? They might think they're capable of this. I think they're capable of this, right? And I think that if every one of my students, everybody that I know that is on a grind, is working hard, and is committed to something, right? You should be committed to something. You should be ambitious about your goals. You should want to be amazing, right? You should want to continue to get better each and every single day. And that is the main point here, that if you continue to work with good habits, right, anything can happen. And me and Jake were talking about that. If you trade correctly, right, and you have good risk parameters and you continue to scale this account, it can get passed. It can generate a payout. And again, who's ever watching this, it doesn't have to be about trading. If you're probably watching this, why my page is still small, you probably are a trader, but I'm trying to get this to an overall, general audience that just wants to be better in life, whatever it is, right? Like the examples I gave earlier when I started the video. Me and quote unquote Jake are talking about this, and we're saying, dude, just do the right things. Focus on learning from every trade. If you won, why you won. How can we stay humble and continue to show up to the market to generate success? And if you're not winning, why are we not winning? What did we do wrong here? And how can we be better for the next trade or the next trading day or the next week or the next month? And you want to do that every single time you arrive at that opportunity for the day or for the week or for the month. How can I be a better me? If you focus on being the better you, everything you want will come in due time. And that's exactly what I'm doing. The ripe age of 2022 or 22, right? Been involved in the markets and watching the markets since 2022, since I turned 18, right? All I want to do is be the best trader I can be and just get better from every single loss, every single win, every single payout, every single blown account. I want to get better from it. Every single lift, every single day that I don't lift, every single run, every single day that I've weenied out on running, right? I want to understand, why am I not doing it? And if I continue to cut myself short and I don't go on the run when I say I'm going to, who am I going to be, right? If I'm cutting myself short on my run, I'm probably cutting myself short on my back testing session. I'm probably slacking here and then I'm slacking there. Everything is fractal. And before you know it, you're slacking so much that you're not even close to where you should be because you started universally slacking. But obviously, we're creating the momentum in the exact opposite direction. I'm so consistent in this and I'm so disciplined in that it builds me into the person and it brings me fractal habits. I'm consistent with my eating. I'm consistent in the gym. I'm consistent with my trading. I'm consistently making money. Health is wealth, right? And then from good health, you generate great wealth. And that's exactly what we want to be doing. The day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. Stay consistent on your journey. Keep working hard. Good things come in due time. God bless you if you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of it. God bless you. Hope you have an amazing day. Peace out.